Hey, what's going on? Brick Speedster here, and today is not going to be a Lego review, but instead an action figure review. And today we're going to be taking a look at two Jurassic Park Amber Collection figures. We have Robert Muldoon and the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. These are actually basically my first real action figures, with Robert being $19.99 and the Velociraptor being $29.99, which I feel might be a little bit pricey, but I haven't opened it and taken a look at it yet, so my opinions might change on that. One thing I want to say is the box art looks very nice, with the black with fossils kind of imprinted in it, with like a veiny amber flowing through it all. And if we look on the back of both of the boxes, you can see there's just basically the little description on the back with a picture of them from the movie, and I think it looks really nice. So let's open these up and take a look at them. So taking a look at Muldoon first, I must say this figure is very well made. The colors pop out very nice against the tan skin tone and the tan jacket. That minty kind of sage green looks very nice. On the back, he has his gun holster back there. You can't actually put a gun in there, just mold it on. And then moving around, he has some bracelets and then a watch on his hand, and here is his kind of prod from the beginning of the film, the electric prod. Some wiring detail, but not really anything super fancy on here. Red and green buttons at the end, and then a bronze kind of finish on that front part. Looking at the rest of Muldoon here, you could remove his hat. It's a soft plastic. Like these Amber Collection figures are, there is so much like range of motion that you could get. I mean, it's literally like unlimited, basically. Torso movement here, hip movement, you got leg movement. Like it's really crazy. But a very great figure. I got mine for $13. I think it's on sale for $10 right now, and I would definitely recommend picking this and the Velociraptor up. Cool figures. So let's go on and take a look at the Velociraptor. Taking a look at the Velociraptor now, I must say I am extremely impressed with how this figure looks. A little pricey, being $30, not on sale yet either, surprisingly, even though these are retiring, but nonetheless, $30 for this figure. It looks great. I mean, you could just see from this front pose right here, the detail they're able to get on this is insane. You look in the mouth and you could see like glistening blood on the tongue and the teeth and stuff. On the top of the head, you can just see all of the little scales, I guess, kinda. And then for articulation, I wouldn't say it's as good as the figures, but you could definitely get a lot of movement in here. You have movement on the neck right here, movement on the top of the head that you could get, and you could close the mouth as well. You got another kind of joint right there for the head. You move on to the arms. You can't get any finger movements, which is a little unfortunate, but they probably would have been too fragile, which is okay. Some movement on the arm. I don't really like how noticeable this joint is right here for the arms. The elbow joints are a lot better, but the shoulder joints, kind of noticeable. Not a huge fan of those. Same thing on the other side here. And then for the legs, you have kind of limited motion. It's kind of like a click hinge almost for the legs. Not really a lot of like in and out movement, but you could go 360 all the way if you wanted to, which is nice. And then the legs are a little weird. I think I have to loosen the joints a tiny bit more, but you got another joint here. You could get a lot of poses. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not limited at all, really, the movement, but it's definitely not as good as the figures, in my opinion. And you also can even move the claw on its toe, which is pretty cool. Looking around at the back, you have a joint for the tail here. Just a single joint on the tail, because the tail is actually rubber, and you can kind of see here. There's a metal wire, I believe, in here, and that is what allows it kind of like to hold its shape as you bend it. It takes a little bit to get it kind of straight if that's what you're going for, so kind of just have to like work it in almost and slowly bend it just to keep holding in that position. And it also comes with a clear stand here that you're able to put in different positions with that circle hole at the bottom. If I could try and get it to balance here, we can see what it looks like without the stand, but it's definitely going to be harder to balance without it. But, well, that wasn't too bad, actually. Yeah, you could get it to stand up by itself. Is it going to be as stable as with the stand? No, but it does look nice having it just up by itself like that. Yeah, but like I said, $30 for this figure. The detailing looks great, and it's very realistic in person. My camera here doesn't do it justice, but in person, it looks like he got ripped straight out of the movie, in a toy form, obviously, but, like, all the detailing is there. There's nothing noticeably that stands out as, like, inaccurate or anything like that. The only thing I wish maybe wasn't there is that little, like, kind of imprint of the Jurassic Park symbol. I feel like on a collector's item kind of like this, it shouldn't really be on there. And especially at that $30 price, it's definitely really, you know, it's a high price, $30 for a action figure like this, but yeah, I think it looks great. Like I said, these two figures here are definitely exceeding my expectations, and I want to pick up others before they retire, but I know they are retiring, unfortunately. But I'll see what I can get. That's going to be all for this video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out for videos like this in the future. See you later.